there, everyone. Sunday noon, here we go. So last week I talked about personal development and ways that you can contribute to your personal development, professional development, however you want to phrase it, your education. So the idea is you want to keep learning, and you want to learn things either that you enjoy or that could make you money. So today I'm going to talk about the other aspect of planning and goals, and that's the financial planning. Now, in a lot of ways, financial planning is really, really easy. It's you decide how much you want to make. Okay, so in this case, we'll say I want to make $1,000 in the next year. It's very easy to break that down mathematically. You say, okay, in order to make $100,000 in the next year, I need to make, you take 100,000 divided by 12 for 12 months, and it breaks down to $8,333 and change. So I need to make, we'll just say $8,400 a month, just to round it all out. Take that, divide it by 30 days, guess what? That comes into about $278 a day. And then if you break that down by the hourly, so say you only want to work 8 hours a day. So that means you need to make about $35 an hour to meet that goal of making $100,000 in the next year. $35 an hour. Now, some people already get paid that much. Some people get paid even more doing a regular 9-to-5 job, and that's great. It really is. But if you don't want to do a regular 9-to-5 job, there are tons and tons and tons of ways that you can make $35 an hour. $35 an hour. We're just rounding it up. $35 an hour. There are tons of ways that you can do this. All right, and this kind of ties into my book recommendation today as well. So I got this book. It's by Zach Scheit. I hope I pronounced that right. But anyway, Big Book of Income. And this book has about 47 different ways that you can make a rich retirement, is how he phrases, but how you can generate a large income without having to go to a regular job. Now, I'm not going to go through all 47 ways that he discusses, but there are a couple of them that I want to point out. They're so simple that anybody can do this. And I'm not, being demeaning or anything when I say that, but anybody can do this. So, one of the ways, hey, babysitting. All right. It's not glamorous, but hey, you can become a babysitter, become a licensed babysitter, and they'll make tons of money. And you only have to have them, however many days a week that the people want you to watch over their kids. Dog walking. There's a huge, financial gain to be made in just walking someone else's dog. And guess what? The other benefit is it may help you meet that personal development goal of getting in better shape. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Sell handmade items. If you're a crafter, if you make quilts, if you crochet, if you make Afghans, pottery, any kind of handmade items, you can sell those on the internet. So you can sell anything on the internet. It's very, very simple to set it up and do advertisements, sell stuff, or even, put it out in your front yard and have people come get it. So selling handmade items. Another one, and this is one of my favorite ones. So this is where I'm going to diverge a little bit. So every person who has, become a millionaire or a billionaire will tell you one of the biggest secrets to their success is to have multiple streams of income. So when you start getting successful in one aspect of your money-making adventures, then it's time to start branching out and doing other things that will help you make money. So when we talk about that, you talk about the obvious things like investing, but investing is a hit or miss proposition. There are other ways that are more odds are in your favor. And one of those things is it's called tax lien or tax deed. And this is a great way to make that money pretty quickly. Well, I won't say pretty quickly, but it's a great way to make a good amount of money in a short amount of time. And what it is if you go down to your state tax office or the courthouse, and you find people who have outstanding taxes on their property, and you pay that tax, and now you hold the lien on that property, and they're either going to pay it or they're not going to pay it. So what happens is if they pay it, you're not only going to get that amount that they owe, but you're going to get interest on that as well. So depending upon what state, some states have where it's 50% interest goes to you. So if you do a $2,000 tax lien, guess what? 6 months, if they pay it off in that 6-month period, guess what? You're going to walk away with $3,000. And if they don't pay it in that 6 months, you do another tax lien on it. And if they don't pay it off in that year or 18 months, guess what? The property's yours. So you just got a property for, $4,000 or $5,000. You can turn around, renovate it, because chances are they're not going to be taking care of it anyway. Turn around, renovate it for $10,000 or $20,000. Turn around and sell it for $100,000, $200,000, and guess what? You've made quite a bit of money with a relatively small investment. Now, there's more details to this than that. That's just the baseline, so you need to do your research on this. But doing a tax lien or a tax deed, that is an incredibly good way to make money, and it doesn't require a lot of effort. You go in, you pay the tax on it, and you wait the 6 months or whatever, and they either pay it off or you do another tax on it, and you get the property. And the cool thing about it is because you hold the lien, when they pay that amount, when they pay that tax, you're the first person to receive it. You go number one on the priority of where that money goes to. So it's a really great way to make some money. Keep that in mind. Music royalties, another way. You can go online. There's a website, and I'll put some of this out. There's a website that you can go to that you can buy royalties to the music. So every time a song is played, guess what? You make money. It's simple stuff that just takes a little bit of research, a little bit of creativity. The book, he even puts gambling in here, so doesn't recommend playing like, going to Vegas and playing, the tables, the blackjack, the roulette, or any of that stuff. What he says is you stick to the poker, okay? And yes, it's a good way to make money if you're good at gambling. You have to learn how to do it, and you have to learn how to do it well, because there are a lot of professionals out there. But it's a way to make money. Now, another way, and this one is the way that I'm going right now, is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is simply selling someone else's product for a commission. That's all it is. And it can be physical products, or it can be online products, educational materials, so on and so forth. You do the advertising for it, somebody pays for it using your affiliate, and your affiliate ID is linked to that purchase, and you get a percentage. Now, there's two types of affiliate marketing that we're talking about. One of them is, you go to JVZoo, get an account. They have all sorts of cool little offers and whatnot that help make people make money. And you can sell one of those, and they're $27, $35. Some of them even go up to $1,000. And you get, depending upon who the seller is, a 10% commission, maybe sometimes even a 50% commission. That's going to take a while to get to that $8,000 a month by getting a 10% commission on a $27 purchase. Now, the other method, the method that I use, is called high ticket affiliate marketing. And this is where you use, irresistible offer to get them into a sales funnel. And every one of these affiliate programs is going to have a sales funnel, so it's nothing new. And the biggest thing that I can tell you is look at McDonald's. When you order a cheeseburger, what do they say? Would you like fries with that? Okay, that's an upsell. And it's the same thing with the sales funnel. You get them into the sales funnel, and you make them, offers that are a little bit more and more expensive until you get to that high ticket item, which really could be anywhere from $10,000 to on up to $100,000 on some of these, depending upon the quality of the program and the quality of the product. And so it takes you less time. One sale could potentially get you that monthly income that you've decided that is required for whatever your goal is. So it's a relatively faster way to meet your income goals. It does require that you have a bit of financing up front in order to do this, but you know what? If it works right and you go for it, the program pays for itself. So that's another method to making money online. You can go to e-commerce and sell physical products online, and you can use what's called a drop shipper, someone who has, say you want to sell pet products, pet supplies. You find what's called a drop shipper, which is a supplier who doesn't really want to advertise and sell their own stuff, so you play the middleman. You sell their products at an increased rate than what they're asking for. People buy the physical products. You ship the order to them, and they ship it out for you, so you never have to handle any physical products. So that's e-commerce in a nutshell. So that's another way to make money online. eBay. You can sell products on eBay or Craigslist. And it's very simple. All you have to do is go to your favorite internet shopping sites. Amazon, Overstock. Don't sell Overstock products on eBay because they've already got a contract. But any one of those big online companies that has a varying diverse products, you can go find products that you think you might sell, post them on eBay again, and increase the price so that you can get your commission and pay for the shipping. And again, you never have to touch a product. So that's how you can sell stuff online as well. Like I said, there are tons and tons and tons of ways to make money without having to do a 9-to-5 job. And I recommend this book right here, The Big Book of Income, really has a lot of cool ways that you can look at to make money and not have to do a 9-to-5 job and still meet your income goals. Now, again, meeting your income goals, you can still do a 9-to-5 job if that's what you want. But again, the biggest part of your financial planning is figuring out how much you actually want to make, and breaking that down into how much you need to make, whether it's on a daily, hourly, or monthly basis, to meet that income goal that you've set. Now, I'm making this a pretty quick live session today because I've got people coming over later on and I still need to get ready. But if you have any questions, I'll post some links so that you can get an idea of some of these things that I'm talking about. The other aspect that I'm going to kind of diverge a little bit into is if you are looking to start your own business and you don't have the finances readily available, there are ways that you can get that financing taken care of. A lot of people like to talk about OPM or other people's money, but there's other ways. One of the first things that people tell you, or that, again, people, self-made millionaires, billionaires, one of the things that they say is they borrowed money from their family and friends. So don't be too proud to ask those friends and family for that loan, and make it a loan and not a gift, and explain what your plan is to pay them back. So they're not just, willy-nilly tossing you money and hoping that you succeed. If you show them that you have a plan in place and how you're going to make that money and maybe pay them back with interest, it gives them a lot more confidence that you know what you're doing and you're not just going to waste it. So asking family and friends for money is, one of the number one resources that you can utilize. Other sources, credit cards. If you use credit cards appropriately, they are a great source of other people's money that you can use and never have to pull any of your own money out of your savings or investment accounts. But that's also another source of money, is your savings account, your investment account, your IRAs, your 401ks, whatever. That's another source of money that you can use to finance a business. Mutual funds, stocks and bonds, lines of credit. If you have a home with a mortgage, a home equity loan or home equity line of credit is a good source. Selling old stuff that you don't use anymore. I've used that one several times. Let's see. Asset-based financing, bank loans. If you have precious gems or precious metals, you can sell those as well. But there are an unlimited number of ways that you can use to get money to finance a business, as well as to make money without having to do a 9-to-5 job. It just takes a little bit of creative thinking and a little bit of research. I haven't named all of the possible ways that you can use to either make money or finance a business. I'm just giving you like a little thimbleful of the options that you have available. The fact of the matter is there's some options out there that I probably haven't even heard of yet as well. I've given you the resources, though, and like I said, I'm going to post some sites. I've said that several times now. I'm going to post some links as well that you can go to and do your own research. And I highly, highly encourage you to do your own research and not just take my word or someone else's word that these things work or that these things are true. It's not a bad thing to trust but verify. It is the way Colin Powell phrased it. You've got to trust the source but verify the information as well. And it's not a bad thing, and it doesn't show lack of trust if you go and do that, because you might learn something that I'm not even aware of. So this way we all collaborate to help each other be successful together, and it's not just one person's effort, it's a team effort. And so I want you guys to share information on my group page as well, because like I said, I'm not the end-all be-all source of information. I just know one of my biggest strengths is I know how to go out and find information. And so if you have questions and I haven't found the answer yet, trust me, I will. And the same thing goes to you. If you have a question, you can go ahead and post the question, but then go out and try to find the answer as well. And let's see what happens. Financial goals, personal, professional development goals, and then the physical things that you've always wanted. And again, I'm not talking about how to get those, because the fact of the matter is when you start succeeding in those professional, personal development goals, and when you start succeeding in meeting your financial goals and start pushing those financial goals out, sky's the limit. If you want to be a billionaire, there's no reason why you can't be. There's no reason why you can't meet every goal that you ever set for yourself. There's no reason. I'm going to make one exception, and that's if you want to be a pro athlete, because you have to have some sort of athletic talent, and not everybody has that. But other than that, there's no reason why you can't find a way to meet your goals. If you just put a little thought, put a little creativity, ask questions, and do research. That's the way you succeed. And the only way you fail is to stop trying and to stop looking. Charisse, the book I referenced, it was actually on a Facebook post that somebody mentioned, but so I ordered that and got the free shipping. I will see if I can't track that down as well and share it with you guys. If not, it's probably available on Amazon as well. I'll try to figure out a way to get you the link so that all you have to pay is shipping. Anybody else have any other questions before I sign off? I'll stand by for a few seconds here, and then I'm going to call it a session and start getting food ready for guests. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, look, have a great week. I'll be doing some other, video posts throughout the week as usual. But another thing is in a couple weeks I'm going to be on my way up to Indiana, so you might not hear me for a couple days while I'm en route. But when I get up there, trust me, the posts and the sessions and the information will still keep coming. Have a great week. I look forward to more of your questions, comments, whatever, and I will talk at y'all later.